Hi friends, in this session we are going to discuss determiners and their uses. Determiners determine the quality, quantity, extent, plural, singular, ownership, definite, indefinite, uncertainty or size of the noun that follows. They are called determiners because they determine quantity, quality, size, ownership, these kind of things. Sometimes they show whether something is certain or uncertain. Sometimes they determine and show whether something is singular or plural, and therefore they are called as determiners. There are various kinds of determiners. Determiners include articles, demonstrative pronouns, possessive pronouns, indefinite pronouns, quantifiers, and distributive pronouns. At times, adjectives can also be determiners. They also determine the quality or quantity of things. Articles are one of the types of determiners. There are two types of articles: indefinite articles and definite articles. Let's talk first about indefinite articles. A and an are called indefinite articles. A and an is generally used before singular common nouns. A and an denotes that the noun follows after it is singular. Let's see the examples. Rohit brought a car. Aniket read a book. John had an umbrella in his hands. Sudha had an hour at that time. You can see here, a car is one car. A book is one book. An umbrella is one umbrella. And an hour means 1 hour. Indefinite article A is always pronounced as a. And this article a is always used before consonant sound. That is, article a is used before the common nouns, singular common nouns, which begin with consonant sound. For example, Mohit brought a book. Nisha sings a song. Rima was a student at the time. Here you can see a book. Sound b is consonant, so before it we use article a. Song, a song. Song sounds s is consonant sound, so before song we use article a. A student, again s is a consonant sound, so we use article a before it. Always keep in mind that it is consonant sound and not consonant later that is required to use article a before it. Generally, people tend to see the alphabet and use the articles, but I suggest you always remember, see the first sound and not the later. Now we'll see the uses of an. An is used before singular nouns beginning with vowel sounds. Vowel sounds. Now vowel sounds are different, and alphabets as a vowel are different. So when I said vowel sound, it does not mean A, E, I, O, U. It means the vowel sounds, 12 vowel sounds in English phonetics. To simplify it, remember the vowels in Hindi. If you find the first sound of a noun beginning with a Hindi vowel, use an before it. So all the Hindi vowel sounds are also the English vowel sounds. Let us see some examples. An engineer was trying to repair the car. Now article "an" is used before engineer because the first sound E is a vowel sound. Vinith is an honest man. An honest O is a vowel sound and therefore an honest man. We did not see H, we did not see the alphabet H, but we see the first sound of that word O. So an honest man. Gautam was an intelligent boy. Again, intelligent boy. In this case, you can see intelligent is an adjective. When the adjective preceding the noun begins with a vowel sound, then "an" is used before that adjective. So adjective intelligent begins with a vowel sound E, and therefore we use "an" before it. Indefinite article "a" or "an" may be used in a proverb to mean same. See this example. Birds of a feather flock together. Two of a business seldom agree. Here, indefinite article "a" means same. Birds of a feather means birds of same feather, and two of a business means two persons of same business. Definite article "the" can be used in four major ways. Number one, anaphoric use of article "the", cataphoric use of article "the", homophoric use of article "the", and generic use of article "the". "The" is definite article. Let us see how it is used when it is used in anaphoric way. It points backward. That is, it points to the previous mention or backward mention. When you mention any singular common noun for the first time, use "a" before it. When you mention the same common noun for the second time, use "the" before it. For example, Pratap saw a red car. The car was red. When I said Pratap saw a red car, I mentioned for the first time, so I used "a" before it. When I mentioned red car for the second time, I use article "the" before it. When I mentioned red car for the second time, because red car means the same red car which I mentioned in the previous part of the sentence. Nilima brought a book. The book was new. Now, when I said book for the first time, I said a book. Now, when I talked about the same book for the second time, I used "the" before it. Cataphoric use of article "the". When article "the" is used in a cataphoric way, it points out to something that follows the noun. For example, the man who won the prize was seen by everyone. When I said the man, it means there is definite information following that noun. It's not any man, it's the man who won the prize. So the relative clause that follows, the adjective clause that follows, defines the noun man, and therefore we use the before it. So this is a forward pointing use. It's also called as cataphoric use. The woman who was wearing a red dress passed the exam. The woman. Now, why I use the before woman? Because who was wearing red dress is the phrase that is defining noun woman, and so it is definite woman who was wearing red dress and not any woman, therefore it is the woman. The noun is followed by adjective clause or adjective phrase. The boy in the corner was punished by the teacher, or the teacher called the boy sitting on the front bench. So on the front bench, in the corner, these are the phrases that define the noun, and therefore it takes the before it. So generally when we take the, when the noun is mentioned for the first time, and if we use the before it, in that case there is some definite information given after that noun in the form of adjective clause or in the form of adjective phrase. Let's see homophoric use of definite article the. Article the is used before the names of unique things in the world. The names of planets, rivers, celestial bodies, mountains, take the before them. The sun, the moon, the Mars, the Jupiter, the Earth, the Tapti, the Ganges, the Ganga, the Kosi, the Gandak, the Brahmaputra, the Himalayas, before the names of mountains, rivers, planets, stars, article the is used. When article the is used before the nouns like king, queen, it means the king or queen of a specific region that is mentioned. When article the is used in a generic sense, in a general sense, before a particular common noun, when a singular noun takes the before it, but it means a complete class, that particular noun represents a whole class, then it is called as the generic use of article the. For example, the cow is a useful animal. It means all the animals belonging to the category cow, to the class cow. So the cow represents all the cows in the world. When adjectives are used as a noun, when adjectives are used at the place of a noun or a pronoun as a subject or as an object, then article the is used before those adjectives. For example, the rich should help the poor. Now I said the rich, because rich is not a noun, but it is used at the place of noun. Adjective is used at the place of subject, which is a place of a noun or pronoun. And therefore I use article the before rich. In the same way, help the poor. The poor is the place of an object. And therefore, the adjective is used at the place of a noun or pronoun, and therefore I use article the before it. So remember, whenever an adjective is used as a subject or as an object, it takes the before it. See another example. The intelligent should work with the dull. Intelligent is adjective used as a noun, and dull is also the adjective used as a noun, so both take article the before them. When plural of a surname is written to mean all members of that family, article the is used before the plural of the surname of the family. For example, the Sharmas were present for the wedding. It means all the members of Sharma family. The Patils have completed their assignment. It means all the members of Patil family. Proper nouns do not take any article before them. We never say a Rohit, a Ram, a Ajay. No, an Ajay. That is wrong. But if at all an article is used before a proper noun, it means the person similar to the person of that name and not the exact person mentioned. For example, an Amitabh Bachchan entered the room. Now, an Amitabh Bachchan means a man similar to Amitabh Bachchan and not the original Amitabh Bachchan, or the man of that name whom I don't know. These two meanings are possible, but in general we do not use a or an before the proper noun, but if at all it is mentioned, it will have this meaning. The next type of determiners is demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns show whether something is near or far away, whether the thing that is near is singular or plural, or whether the thing is away and it is in plural number. For example, this book belongs to me. So this book shows that this is near, and those are their cats. So those show that the cats are away and there are many. And as these pronouns demonstrate, that is show near or away, they are called as demonstrative pronouns. Possessive pronouns are also determiners because they determine the possession of the noun that follows. So they also function as an adjective which give more information about the noun that comes after them. For example, Chandragupta took his bag. So his is determining whose bag. Chhatrapati Shivaji developed his kingdom. It's his kingdom. Kingdom is determined by the word his. So whose kingdom? It is his kingdom. Rajputs built their forts and mentions their words. So there is a determiner that is functioning as an adjective describing the nouns, words and mentions. Indefinite pronouns much, little, all, some, any, a lot, many, several, others, somebody, anybody, any, something, anything, someone, anyone, somewhere, anywhere, nobody, no, none, either, neither. All these are indefinite pronouns and they are all determiners. Let us see some examples of indefinite pronouns as determiners. Several cars had ended up in snow drifts. Determiner in front of a countable plural noun. These cars. A lot of work had been put into the project. A lot of. And nothing could stop him from trying. Here, nothing. Used as pronoun. I would prefer some wine, please. Determiner in front of an uncountable noun. Some is used before noun wine. There isn't much hope of finding them. Determiner in front of an uncountable noun. That is hope, uncountable noun, uncountable abstract noun, and much is used before it. There isn't much hope of finding them. Have you met any relatives yet? Any, a relative, any as a determiner. No, I haven't seen any. Here, any as a pronoun only. The next type of determiners is quantifiers. Quantifiers indicate quantity. Several, many also indicate quantity. A large number, a few, many, several, a number of. For uncountable things, much, little, a lot of. So for countable nouns, quantifier like a few, many, several, a number of can be used. But for uncountable nouns, quantifiers like much, little, a lot of are used. Numerals are also a type of determiners. There are two types of numerals, ordinals and cardinals. Both numerals, ordinals as well as cardinals indicate number of things, persons or number of nouns, number of things or persons of that noun present. Or ordinals indicate sequence. Ordinals always take article the before them. Let us see what are the examples of ordinals. First, second, third, etc. are the ordinals. First batsman went on a duck. Second important point is technique. So here you can see the numerals, ordinals used as determiners. The second type of numerals is cardinals. You are well familiar with them. 1, 2, 3, 4. These numbers determine the quantity of the noun for that follows. Friends, This video must have clarified the rules of determinus in your mind. You must also have clearly understood the various types of determinus. If you like this video and it has helped you to improve your grammar, please like, share, subscribe and give comments. Your suggestions are welcome. Thank you.